CJ Altenberg with Transwest Truck Trailer RV. We are up in Loveland at the Ranch Complex for the Showtimes Blackout 9 show here this weekend. The show is February 28th to March 2nd, so Friday to Sunday. The judging contest is currently going on right now, but we're gearing up for the shows this on Saturday and Sunday. But we are here with a couple trailers on display. We're always proud to work with the Showtimes magazine and the Reed family at this show. We're also proud to work with Cimarron Trailers and obviously Transwest as sponsors for the actual show itself. And with that, they allow us to bring a couple trailers here to the show. So we've got a couple Cimarrons here at the show. So if you're out and about and want to come by and watch the cattle show, want to come check out a couple trailers, we've got a few here. So we'll just briefly talk about a couple of them that we have on display. The first one is going to be a 2025 Cimarron Lone Star. This is a 28-foot with a front tack room. So this is a really nice equipped trailer. Maybe isn't completely loaded with all the bells and whistles that some, but this is a very usable trailer right here. It's got definitely some nice features on it. First and foremost, it's black sheeted. We're gonna have a hydraulic jack underneath the nose there. So again, you can just push a button up and down this goes. More than likely, you're gonna probably wanna keep some tack on this front tack room so it makes it a little bit heavier. So it's nice to be able to push a button. With that, you're gonna get a front tack room. On this one here, we did a 6-foot front tack with a side ramp. So when you're bringing equipment in, it's definitely nice to be able to wheel it up rather than having to pick it up and into this area. But this 6 foot's a really nice size when you're actually stacking upright boxes, your blower carts, your fan carts, any of those type of items. A portable generator, they fit really well in here. But definitely a nice front tack room that you can put some tack in here, leave it on, shut it up and lock it up. You're also going to have a man door on the other side that you can get in and out. This is on street side, but nice to have the ramp so you're not having to lift those items in and out of this front tack room. Like I mentioned, it's 28 foot on the floor. So when we get back here to the stall area, we're going to end up with 22 foot of usable space back here. We have 2 traveling gates. Both these are 48-inch swings, no threshold. So cattle don't have to step over anything. Definitely nice from that standpoint. If you wanted to add rubber mats, we can do that. Worm flooring could be added. That's a popular option. But these gates here can travel. The 2 is nice because you have so much flexibility. Right now we've actually got the front gate up against the partition wall and then this gate in place. So we can go 2 compartments, we can go 3 compartments. We can take this gate and shove it up against that partition wall if we want and really open this trailer up and just have one, stall space. This back gate here is notched for the fenders, so it can travel back in this area. The other one's squared off at the bottom, so it'll be from the fenders forward where that one can go. But again, it's nice to be able to manipulate these stall sizes all you want. Maybe you're dragging some prospects, maybe you got some heifers, maybe you're a bull, a cow-calf pair. Having the flexibility to manipulate these stall sizes, you're not wasting space, you're making it very usable throughout the entire trailer itself. You've got your aluminum or insulated roof. Compared to aluminum sheeted roofs, it's 20% cooler. So that's standard on every single Cimarron, makes a big difference. Takes substantial hail as well. You got some 2-way roof vents, a lot of lights in this trailer as well. Those OptiBrite lights, so they put out a lot of light there. You're not going to regret having a lot of lights on a trailer, especially when you get to places in the dark themselves. We got some plexiglass as well. So we have 3 rows. So we have 2 upper and a lower air gap. So we can remove those. We actually have a storage tray up in that front tack room that we can place those when we take them out up there. 2 8,000-pound Dexter rubber torsion axles. This here is going to have the nice, bigger mod 17.5 with an 18-ply tire. So a lot heavier duty tire on this trailer itself. So again, really well equipped trailer. Maybe it's not the fully loaded up version that we're going to step over here and check out next. From Cimarron is going to be the steer wall, but we'll kind of just stop. I want you to look at this desk. So the reason why I want to show you this desk is, if you notice, we've got the Cimarron sign and the Transwest sign, they're lit up. So if you wanted to do a lighted sign on the nose of your trailer, that's what they're going to look like. So we can put your farm name, we can do, again, a logo, whatever you want, and we can put that on the nose of these trailers. But then this next guy, This is going to be the 30-foot air ride steer wall. So this guy here is the loaded up version that we're going to show you here at the show. Underneath the gooseneck, you've got that hydraulic jack again. You're going to notice we've got our box there to run our lights, but that's a generator bracket right there. So you can set a portable generator on this trailer, have power right here. It's convenient to have it there. It's stored out of the way. You just strap it down. But we also have power on this trailer, so I'll show you that here in a minute. But very similar to the trailer we just looked at, 6-foot front tack with that side ramp. This is 30 foot on the floor. So we're going a lot bigger with this air ride trailer here. But on the front tack, it's a 6-foot front, like I mentioned. Same thing, ramp coming in. But we've put a few extras on this. This gray rubber flooring, we included it throughout. It's on the floor, it's up on the deck, it's on the partition wall. The stuff is really durable, really easy to clean. It's become extremely popular. Nice big nose, a lot of lights in here. This is our 30 amp breaker right here. So that plug-in is underneath the gooseneck on the bottom side. So you can have that portable generator right there and plug in, and then you've got power here, and I'll show you more outlets. Boot box for some storage. Plenty of lights. Again, up in the nose on each door. We have switches at each door, so when you come into this trailer, whether you're coming in through the man door or the side ramp, you can turn lights on. There's a combo lock on this door as well. And you're going to notice this airliner track. We actually utilized this airliner track when we came up to the show. We put that desk in here against the wall, and you're going to notice the hooks. So you can get a lot of different components for this airliner track itself. We pushed it up against the wall and strapped it down. You can do that with a lot of your equipment if need be. And then you got your big utility hooks. These are aluminum powder coated, so your hoses, your big cords, we know you're going to be taking those to shows. These are great for that because of the size of hooks that they actually put on this trailer itself. Now we actually shifted this ramp back a little bit from that tack wall, and the reason why is if we shift it back, we can get a little bit more airflow to those calves in that first compartment. If this ramp's right up against there, it's solid, so we're not going to get that airflow. But we have the side ramp coming in. To this guy here, we're going to end up with 24 foot of usable space on this one. You're going to notice 2 traveling gates again. There's a common theme with a lot of our trailers that are set up this way because everybody wants multiple. Again, it's nice to be able to manipulate these stall sizes. These are the 48-inch swings as well, no threshold. But you're going to notice with these are going to be the vertical jail bars. You got a lot more airflow with these versus the other style. Then from in here, we're going to have the wheel wells. These wheel wells are going to be a little bit longer, and I'll show you why here in a minute, but they're tapered on the ends. You've got tie rails high and low. Again, plenty of lights. Same roof that we just saw in the other trailer, and roof vents. Now, in here, the other thing that we have is we've got power. So again, you have that 30 amp breaker package. You're going to notice over here, kind of more on tail side of the calves, we've got some outlets. So if you wanted to, get some fans in here, you could do that. If you need to show off this trailer, run any type of power, you've got that capability right here from the stall. And that's because that 30 amp breaker package that we have, and then your portable generator that you can carry. From there, again, really well set up. We have rubber mats on the floor on this guy, but if you wanted to upgrade to worm flooring, that could be done as well. Now when we come out of this trailer, I mentioned that wheel well from the inside, but if you look, you're going to notice this is a spread axle. So this is spread axle air ride. These are 2 8Ks. The 17.5 inch, again, aluminum mods with Continental 18 ply tires on this guy here. So this trailer travels extremely well. One, because of the air ride suspension, but also the spread axle. It's going to take away a little bit of tongue weight, but it's going to help the way the weight distribution and the way this trailer actually pulls. It's going to pull a little bit more similar to like a triple axle versus a tandem because of the spread. But that air ride is one thing you're never going to want to go away from. Once you have it, you're done. You love it. So many customers come by and say, we love our air ride. I'll never own another trailer without it. So it's definitely a nice feature to have there and an upgrade. Lower air gaps are on an aluminum fold down slat rather than the plexi that you saw on the other trailer, so you can easily walk by and open and close these. You get great airflow down low to the calves on this guy here. And again, you'll have the 2 upper air gaps that you can remove the plexiglass. Ton of lights on this. We put a lot of lights, whether it's over the ramps themselves or on that top rail, just really dressing the trailer up. You're also gonna notice this one's polished extrusion. So the polished extrusion's that nice shiny, extrusion rather than the kind of dull mill finish that we saw in the other trailer. But you're gonna have to care for it a little bit different. Gonna citrus wash rather than an acid wash on this trailer because of that. We've got tie rails high and low on the outside too, so if you're actually having to tie out on the trailer itself or showing off of it, you've got those tie rails right there and that capability. And then here at the back, we've got a couple more load lights, nice big sliding gate, 36-inch wide. Make sure it's nice and big, so if we're butting up against an alleyway or another trailer, when you're moving a fat steer, a bred heifer, a bull through there, you've got a lot more space. But again, really well-equipped trailers here. We're really excited to show you these two trailers throughout the show. We invite you to come by and check it out. Again, we want to thank the Showtimes for putting on this event. Big thank you to Cimarron Trailers for helping us with sponsorship and being the official trailer of the Blackout 9. So definitely come by and see us here at Loveland at the Ranch Complex Center. We'll have reps from Transwest here and myself throughout the entire